Hi, everybody. Hi. You see, combustion, in its purest form, is when two things come together to create a reaction. Not just any kind of reaction, but one that is extremely powerful and has the potential to cause violent excitement.
And has the potential to change both of those things completely.
Just like that. And that is what we do as professional magicians. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here today. Being professional magicians, most of like you guys, whoever watches us perform for the first time always sees us as, oh, you know, that's not right. He's doing something there. They always approach it as from a pragmatic way. Yeah. You know, like what is possible and impossible? Oh, he has something up his sleeves. Or he has something like that. Something like that. What was it? It wasn't magic. It was something that I did not really know. And it is this question that we, as professional magicians, try to answer or explore in our presentation. Muhammad Ali, the famous boxer, once said that impossible is a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world than to explore their power to change it. You see, impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is it's not a declaration. It's a dare. You see, impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. All right, so for this next effect, what we need is a volunteer. So just to make sure there's no skepticism and to make sure it's truly random, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this TEDx beach ball, I'm going to turn it around and throw it behind my head. So there's no, you know, no stooge in the crowd, nothing like that. All right? So ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. You know what? Thank you. Round of applause for our volunteer. I want you to come up through those stairs on the side and please meet us on stage. And while she's coming up, I just want to introduce you all to these pack of cue cards. So on these cue cards, I've written the names of famous celebrities. So just to get acquainted with these cards, I'm going to name out the first name, and I want you all to shout out the second name. For example, if it's Brad, you all say Pitt. Perfect. If it's Jim, Carrie. If we have Tom, I have Cruz here. And if we have Madonna, yeah, you guys got me. All right, so what we're going to do right now is I have this envelope right here that I have sealed 4 or 5 weeks ago. All right, and I'm going to put this right over here on this chair. And I want you, as our volunteer, to sit on that chair right there. Now, the reason why she's sitting on the envelope is that now there's nowhere that we can change what's inside that envelope. Now, I want you to act like the eyes of the audience and make sure there are different names written on these cue cards, right? Right? Perfect. I'm going to give half of these cards to my brother and keep half myself. So what I need you to do is hold your hands out like this, like a scale. Not you guys, just her. That's fine, that's fine. You guys can do this if you want to participate. All right? So I'm going to place this pack in your left hand. Don't let it fall. I'm going to place this in your right hand. Don't let it fall. And whenever you're ready, I want you to put one hand over the other one just like this. Whichever one you want, it's up to you. Perfect. Now, either name out up or down is completely up to you. And before you either say up or down, I want you to know that it's a little bit, it's a little bit warmer on this side. Okay? So, either say up or down. Now, we might be trying to influence you. But you can either choose to follow into it or not. It's up to you. Say up or down, it's up to you. Down. Down? Okay, perfect. We're going to get rid of this pile, all right? Then get rid of this pile right here. You're going to just throw it away. Now, what I want you to do is the pile that you have in your hand, I want you to mix them up without looking at the faces of those cards, just like this. So just without looking, just mix those cards up. And when you're satisfied, what I want you to do is just roughly separate them in half and do like we did before, half in one hand, half in the other. Okay, now before you actually make your mind this time, I want you all to see that I have magazine clippings in my hand. But the thing about these magazine clippings is that they cut into a very specific shape. What do these resemble? Money, right? Because what I'm going to do is turn them into money. When I say turn, he literally means turn them into money. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $5 bills.
You guys can clap if you want.
All right, so like before, raise one hand above the other. Now, I do not want you to make this choice this time. I want somebody in the audience. So, yes, you, sir. I want you to either say up or down. Whichever pile you say is a pile we will get rid of. It's your choice. Up. Perfect. We'll take this pile away. And I want you to do the exact same thing again. Shuffle them up. And whenever you're ready, cut them into half.
And while she's doing that, my brother has a deck of cards.
Now, I'll take the 4 aces right here with the red backs. I'm going to give them off to my brother.
And I'm going to put these in my jacket pocket.
Now, I want you all to watch the deck. And all I need is a little bit of pressure. And now I have the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 aces.
So the question is, if he got the 4 aces, where did the entire deck go? Maybe, just maybe, it went inside my pocket.
All right, so put one hand over the other one. All right, and somebody else in the audience, yes, you, with your hand up or down, whichever pile you say is the one we'll get rid of.
Down.
Down, perfect, we'll get rid of this.
And for this last one, we have a few cards left, 3 cards. Now I want you, it is your decision to pick the, either card that you want, but pick one and don't look at the face just yet. So take one out. Now don't look at the face just yet, and unlike any time before, right now you have the opportunity to change your decision. You can put that card back and take a different one, or you can keep that card, it's up to you.
I think I'll keep this.
You keep that card, okay, all right. So for the first time, turn that card over and tell us what celebrity is written on it.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. He's a hottie. Okay, perfect. Now, if you could just stand up and stand right next to the chair.
Now, you've been sitting on that the entire time, right? You didn't feel any of us coming and touching? All right, now, would it not be crazy if inside this envelope was one picture, and the picture of
Tom Cruise. So, ladies and gentlemen, behold, a picture of Tom Cruise as a baby.
We actually talked to Tom Cruise and he gave us this picture. It's his actual baby picture. But for the skeptics out there, what we did is also print out a picture of Tom Cruise as an adult on the back.
Thank you.
Here you go, it's a souvenir, Tom Cruise.
A round of applause for the volunteer. So right now, everyone might be thinking that the combustion reaction that we talked about in the beginning was between us and the spectator, or between you guys and us. But that's not the real combustion reaction that we are looking for.
Hopefully, the combustion reaction that you all felt was within yourself, and you believe what Muhammad Ali believed, that impossible is potential, impossible is temporary, and that impossible is nothing. Thank you.
Thank you.